Hi everyone, it's Chocolo here for another video review. This time we have the new McVitie's Digestive Twists. Chocolate chip and caramel bits, is it? Yes, there we go, yeah. It's chocolate bits and caramel chips or something like that. Yes, anyway, well here we go. So yeah, well basically I didn't know what on earth these were. Semi-spoiler alert, I have just reviewed one of the others, and I must say I'm still not sure what the twist is in these. I've literally no clue at all what the digestive twist is at all. I have no idea what the twist is. But we'll come to that, so this is another one. The other one was coconut, chocolate chip and coconut, I think. This one's chocolate chip and caramel bits. So basically you want to have like a blue side. This one's got a yellowy, golden yellowy side here. The rest of it's the same. So the packaging looks quite exciting, or relatively so. I mean, you can see this glossy bit here, because it's a bit more shiny than the other bits. It's kind of where the biscuit is and the twists. Looks okay. You can see obviously there it's got some chocolate sort of chippy bits and caramel bits coming off as well. Yeah, the other bit had like what looked to be coconut. Didn't quite pick it up, I think. I just sort of thought it was explosion-y type things, but clearly that's what it's meant to be. So what does it say about it? What does it say? Well, I mean, it's spot the twist, I guess, because I can't spot it from what it describes it here. Cocoa wheatmeal biscuits with chocolate chips and caramel pieces. Yeah, so from that, I have no idea what the twist could be. There's no. Sometimes when they call these things twists, they're literally actually twisted in some way, and there's no twist at all. So I really, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, while we're at it, nutritional stuff: 45 calories, 2 grams of fat, one of which is saturates. So that's for that's for each biscuit. I think there's roughly about 30 biscuits in here. I'm not sure though. I'll probably do some kind of caption working out the fact that each biscuit's 9.3 grams and there's 276 grams in the whole thing. So give or take a biscuit or something, I'll have done a caption. Now these ones, I think, what's the calories on your one? The coconut ones, yeah, just got 2 more calories. More fat, 0.4 more fat, and 0.4 more saturated fat as well. So these ones actually are slightly better for you. Slightly. But 45 calories of biscuit. So there's not much more to say on these. I mean, the super vegetarian, it's got the Queen logo thing here. It's such more writing, I can't read what it says, but I assume it's the Queen saying that she likes these biscuits. Like she's tasted them. But there's not much more else to say on this. It's reasonable packaging, I guess. There's some kind of weird tyre track background here, I guess. You know, it's not that great. There's a sort of weird feel to it, more of a papery feel. Maybe some material that's a bit better to recycle or something. Or less plastic in it or something, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, let's give them an open then. I don't think there's much more to say. There feels like quite a lot of biscuits in here, but, you know, it's probably the most... So I've got my trusty knife ready here. And yes, where my... let's censor myself a bit better. Yes, there we go, how's that? Roughly. A bit better. Yeah. So I got my trusty Transformers top on, yes. Probably Transformers. Yeah, none of this Bayformers nonsense. Okay, let's give it an open. So the best way to always do these, I find with biscuits, just to jab them with a knife. Sometimes you'll hit a biscuit, but I found them, always seem to go between. I'll just hit a biscuit. But you still manage it. So there we go. And you split up generally quite well. So even though I hit a biscuit there, it's not really causing any damage. So here we are. So let's have a look. Yeah. Now I did measure all the others. Now let's just see. So you can see it's not very exciting, is it, at all? It does look like one of those rubbishy biscuits you get in a chocolate selection. You know, that's what it was. I said a Garibaldi last time. It does look a bit like Garibaldi, but it looks more like one of those rubbish chocolate chip biscuits you get in one of those like family... What do they call it? Family circle, is it, or something? You get those at Christmas, there's red boxes. And a bit sort of like the really rubbish biscuit selection. There's got about 4 good biscuits and about 20 rubbish ones. These are some of the rubbish ones. And basically, I think that's what it's going to end up being like. Let's give it a measure, shall we? I don't think it's going to taste miraculously nice, but you never know. I think it's going to be slightly better. It's going to have caramel pieces in, but... yeah, 5.7 centimetre diameter, about 0.5, 0.6, almost 0.55 maybe centimetres high. Okay, yeah. Yeah, right, so does it smell particularly caramelly. I can't see any obvious caramel bits there. Maybe that's one there, maybe. Just where the middle of my finger is. Could be one. Let's try snapping open. See there's quite a lot of chocolate going on. A lot of chocolate going on, to be fair. Okay. Right, well, that's, there isn't much more to say really. I mean, it doesn't look very exciting, does it? You know, so it does look a bit like one of those cheap rubbish biscuits you get at Christmas. It's smaller than a regular Digestive. There's a bit of a darker colour to it than a regular Digestive as well. It says McVitie's on the front. Doesn't say Digestive though. We've got that weird wheat thing there. Wheat sheaf, I guess. Yeah, let's say it's smaller than a regular Digestive. I don't know. Perhaps it's meant to be some kind of low-calorie version of a Digestive. I'm not sure. But let's lift myself up and give it a taste anyway. I think that's the only thing left to do. Not a very remarkable biscuit. I was quite excited about it. You know, McVitie's Digestive Twists. You know, I thought, oh, it's a new biscuit. Looks quite interesting. I'm going to just eat half of this one and, yeah. Okay, let's give it a go. There's definitely an extra crunch there. It's quite distinct from the biscuit. I can only assume it's the caramel. It's like a bit like it's got popping candy in there almost, but without the popping. Just like a little extra crunch in there. I hesitate to say it's tasting there's like sort of grit in it. But if you can kind of get what I'm trying to say, I think you might understand what I mean. But in no way taste of caramel at all. And chocolate chips are very subtle, let's put it that way. Yeah, it just doesn't taste of caramel. You know, it's got like that, as I say, a sort of like extra crunchy sort of taste in there, but it's more like it's more like a popping candy crunch. So it's very thin and small, and there's no caramel taste at all. No real caramel smell. Maybe slightly, but not really. I just don't know what this biscuit's about at all. It's just I don't know. It doesn't taste. I mean, it doesn't taste that great. It just tastes. The chocolate hardly tastes of anything. There's no caramel taste in there at all. There's no twist. You know, you can get chocolate digestives and dark chocolate digestives, which have just got a layer of chocolate on the top, not covered in it completely, and they're really nice. You know, really nice. And then you got those more indulgent ones, which are the caramel ones or whatever, where they've got like a layer of caramel as well as being covered in chocolate. You know, they're really indulgent. You know, obviously more calories. But if you wanted a diet biscuit for whatever reason, you would go with the thin ones. They've done those thin ranges, you know, where they like, you know, probably half the thickness of this, if not more, like a third maybe, and about the same size actually. You know, with chocolate, and they're about, you know, I don't know, 40 calories or something. They're quite, but they are the full Monty. You know, they are a digestive, just a lot thinner, so they taste okay. You know, and they're not my biscuit of choice really, but this just is. I mean, it's kind of like a diet biscuit. I mean, it's got a good size to it, but it just tastes rubbish. You know, it just tastes rubbish really. You can't taste the chocolate, you can't taste the caramel, and the biscuit's not even as nice as a digestive either. So let's dunk it in some nice cup of coffee. You'd expect the chocolate to melt and be quite nice, if anything. So I don't think it'd last very long in here, so I'm not going to dunk it for long. The crunchy caramel comes out a bit more because the biscuit melts away. It's too soft. You can taste a few crunchy bits of the caramel, but they still don't taste like caramel. Yeah, it's just a poor biscuit. You know, poor. I don't know what the point of it is at all. Let's say there's no twist. There's that extra sort of gritty crunch of the caramel, but it is a bit of a gritty crunch. You know, it's not really convincing as caramel at all. It's more like there is sort of, you know, if you're going to be really mean, you could say that it's like there's grit in the biscuit. You know, so when it crumbles, you know, there's like a gritty taste. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, you could say that, you know, and it's not an illegitimate thing to say. Yes, I'm not impressed with these at all. I don't know what the point is. They look quite exciting, and you know, if they said like they were diet digestive or something, you might think, oh yes, you know, I'll go for that. But and you might expect it to not taste as good. Or if it said lower calorie digestive, you know, but well, I mean, it says still great taste. I mean, with the same great taste, and obviously I won't say with half the taste. You know, but that you would be expecting half the taste, you know, by default, because they never taste as good, these diet ones. And then you might think, oh yeah, okay, that's what I expected, and it's yeah, it's probably worse than half the taste, but you expected something that wasn't that great. But you are expecting something that's pretty great, because it says, you know, it's labels McVitie's twists. Looks quite exciting. You know, it's got caramel in it. You know, expecting something nice and caramelly, caramel chunks and things. Chocolate chips, oh that's brilliant. But it just tastes like a really subpar, boring, rubbish filler biscuit. You know, as I say, like those family circle biscuits you get, you know, Christmas, which are, you know, at least in the UK anyway, they're just terrible generally, you know, and they only have a couple of good biscuits in them. And the rest of them are like these, you know, just not very good. Yeah, rubbish really. 1 out of 5 definitely. I wouldn't waste your time with it. And if you want a lower calorie digestive, just go for the digestive thins, which at least taste nice, even if they're not that great, because they're so thin, you know, and you probably have about 10 of them at once in order to make up for the fact they're quite thin. But, you know, but if you did want to have a low calorie digestive for whatever reason, I would go down that route. Rather than these, yeah. So, I mean, but to be honest with you, you'd still probably have a whole. You may as well just have a whole digestive. Just enjoy something and cut down elsewhere, I think. But as I say, if you did want to have a low calorie one, and you did want to eat something that was half the size, whatever, I'd go for the digestive thins. So I don't know why they've bothered with these. I mean, I would have just done a digestive thin coconut or a digestive thin with caramel chunks, whatever. Caramel bits. I just don't know what the point of this biscuit is. It's totally pointless. Complete waste of time, and I don't think it'll last very long, because I don't think anyone will like it, and I think there's just no place for it. Yeah, really, really poor. So there we go. Well, what do you think anyway? If you've had it, whether you liked it or not. I'd be very surprised if you did, but you never know. Things can happen. Yeah, and of course, always like my videos and subscribe as well. And as I say, leave a comment or 3, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And I'll see you next time. Take care and see you later. Bye for now. See ya.